Hello everybody, I am the Sonic Arrow, and welcome to a late night recording session. Now, I'm waiting for a few things to be done, doing their thing, so I figured why not? You know? Just something to do before you just hit the sack. So, we are gonna get started here. For the rest of your life, would you rather eat what you find in a dump or eat sea life from the bottom of the sea? Creepiest stuff is about the sea eater would be brought to your home and be free. How much of the stuff in the dump is rotten? That's my question. Pretty much all of it, because of all the bacteria mingling with all the other garbage. I'm gonna go for the megalodon meat. Whatever's down there. Okay. Would you rather have your partner have a homosexual affair or a heterosexual affair? See, cheating is never okay. I mean, I'm not okay with cheating. The idea of cheating is just bad. So, well, I am male, alright? So, if I did have a girlfriend, I'd rather this one because that means she and I eventually, at one point, did something. So yeah, this one. So just let's get out of that one. Would you rather see how or what creates civilization, or see how or what ends civilization? Okay, you're just an observer. You're an outsider looking in. You have no impact and cannot play the role. Who knows if anyone will believe you? I wouldn't go around blabbing it, because I'd like it to be a surprise, because I want to know when we're gonna die, or how we're gonna die. Just see ya. And I would withhold that information. Okay, would you rather get swine flu or get West Nile? Ooh, West Nile. Lesser of the overhyped evils. Let's see. So, I'm just gonna see what West Nile is. West Nile virus. Oh. Spread by mosquitoes. 75 of infected people have fever. Now, it's just about 20% of people develop fever, headache, vomiting, or a rash. Okay. West Nile. Swine flu. I have no idea what the symptoms are, so I'm just looking. Respiratory infection caused by an influenza strain that started in pigs. So it's chills, fatigue, and fever. So would I want to be cold, hot, and sweaty, or whatever I said the whole time? Or would I rather have a rash or whatever? Because, see, this one, 75% show no symptoms. But I'd like to know about my symptoms. Okay, I may die. Because this is one of the symptoms, or one of the cases that are deadly. Okay, chills, fatigue, and fever. I would be tired, I would be too hot, and I'd be too cold all at the same time. Possibly. So, the extreme sweating, I mean, I down fluids anyway, so swine flu. Yeah, because West Nile is no bueno. Do you get killed by your boyfriend or girlfriend, or you get killed by your best friend? I have a feeling my best friend is going to be the death of me anyway. I'm kidding. You know what? The person I love, I don't want to be betrayed like that. Never see this guy again, or never see a body of water again. I'm fine with never seeing this, because I don't... Oh, that means I can't go swimming at the lake. Oh. Well, would I just stay inside and never look out of the window again? I'm gonna go body of water. Does that just mean like a puddle on the ground, like I don't see it? Okay, here's what I see. I don't see it. it's not there to me. I step in something like, ugh, where did that come from? So yeah, the body of water. So that if that means a puddle, then that's funny. Would you rather watch your parents be murdered in front of you, or murder the parents of another family in front of their children? For the sake of the psychology bills of the children, well, how old are the children? Okay, it says children. So, I'm guessing they're like 10 years or younger. So, let's just go with my parents because I'm 16 and I can probably handle it. Maybe, possibly not. That's terrible, but none of this is ever going to happen. Alright. Would you rather marry a 10-year-old and have a faithful relationship while receiving $100,000 per year or not? Have... Your relationship would have to mirror a normal marriage. You can't have other involvements and would not be convicted. Well, that just means they're like 6.5 years younger than me, I guess. Honestly, the faithful relationship part sells it. So yes. Frankly, most of the students my age act like 10-year-olds anyway, so what's the difference? Oh, would you rather kill a 5-year-old girl's puppy or kill an old lady's cat? If it was a 5-year-old, she would cry like all day, but might get a new one. The 55-year-old would most likely die of sadness or something. I don't know. It's sticking out your tongue emoji. It's the colon capital P. It's the looks like they're sticking your tongue out at someone. Okay, old lady. Here's the thing, is the old lady dead and the cat is just stray now? And is it old and dying? So would I rather... that's the only way I can make myself feel... The only way I can make myself feel good about this, because the 5-year-old girl, the old lady is already dead, let's just say. And the cat is old and is about to die anyway, so put it out of its misery. It's not murder. It's putting something out of its misery. It's being merciful. Please don't say it's anything else. Please. It hurts. I have 3 cats myself. Alright, would you rather be Iron Man but have to leave the suit on at all times, or be the Hulk but have to stay in Hulk form at all times? Iron Man can open his faceplate, and the Hulk is sane, not full of rage, while in Hulk form. Oh, it's the suit, it's not the mask itself. Okay, so you don't have to have the mask on at all times. And you can just be Hulk and not be insane. Oh boy. This one's called Superpowers with the Drawback. For the sake of reproduction, I have to say Hulk because I don't think there's a zipper on the Iron Man suit myself. So, I love this one. I see. Would you rather have 17 testicles or 1 testicle the size of a coconut? Okay, here's how I think. 17 testicles. It's an odd number. Why is it an odd number? Then again, at the same time, testicular torsion, that's a problem. And I think they would all do the same work as 1 coconut sized. So, I need to put some ambiance music on next time I do this. I have to say, this one's good. 17. And they're free to move around okay, guys, you know what I'm talking about. Your testicles have the ability to move around, and if you don't wear an under-the-butt nut hut, which is basically underwear, but that's just what I call it, you have the ability to have one with... because there are tubes in there, man. Seriously. thinking about it makes it hurt, but one can wrap around the other and totally cut it off. And you'll have to get that surgically fixed or something and possibly lose one. If you have one coconut size, there's no chance of that, but it's just awkward because how do you hide something like that? Would you want to hide something like that? Probably yes, because that means you're a freak of nature, but how big is a coconut? I mean, there are coconuts of varying sizes, so is it the smallest coconut ever found, recorded, or whatever? Or is it the largest? And the largest, oh boy. Yeah, I don't remember the measurements on that thing, but whew. 17. They're all moving around in there. I'm just gonna say the smallest coconut. There you go. Yep, that's smart. Okay. Okay, for Futurama. Would you rather be Dr. Zoidberg or Kif? I answered this in the last video I made. Kif. Keep getting the same. Okay. Would you rather be a famous homosexual professional athlete or be a heterosexual average person? This is assuming you're not already homosexual. See, in my brain, I'm going to the homosexual no, because this is weird. Is something going in my butt? Or is another... Or am I doing the insertion? The thought my heterosexual brain goes to is gross, and there's something going up my butt, then I think exit only. Nothing else. But this one, because I don't like sports. I just don't. Okay, would you rather castrate a lamb using only your teeth, wrestle a territorial 8-foot alligator by diving on its back? I believe castration means neuter. Castrate. What does it mean? Okay, remove the testicles of a male animal or man. I knew it! I'm not doing that. No. I'll wrestle the alligator. There's money to be made in that. Okay. Oh no! Wear the KKK robes for the rest of for life. Or tattoo the swastikas on both of your cheeks. This is terrible. Because... Okay, don't take this out of context, but I am actually a portion German. And that's terrible. Because... Please don't take that out of context. I don't believe in what they did. Please. I don't. But the KKK robes, they were just white bed sheets. You could say you're wearing a toga. I mean, who's to say it's a set of KKK robes? You could just be going to an awesome toga party. Okay, I'm just gonna say toga. Let's wear the toga. Okay. Would you rather be forced to attend school for your entire life or be forced to marry your distant cousin? Smarts or incest? That's the title of this one. Distant cousin. Guessing that's 4th plus times removed? 4 plus times removed, like on down the line, it's your 30th cousin or so? I mean, it's what they did back in medieval times, except it was first cousins. No, okay, scratch that. Or put a pin in that. Burn it. Whatever. Okay, attend school for your entire life or marry your distant cousin. I mean, the school thing wouldn't be too bad. I mean, you just Are you going up to 12th grade and then starting all the way over back at kindergarten or whatever? Or, I mean, or for your entire life, you just have so many years in kindergarten, then you move on to first grade for so many years, and then on down the line up to 12th grade, and then you're an old man? That would be living hell. I mean, I'll go with the quote-unquote incest, but it's a distant cousin, so there's probably not much blood relation there. So, there's not a very good chance of this being a bad thing. Plus, I don't know many of my distant cousins, so... I mean, hell, most of them live in my area anyway, I think. Based on the family I do know. I'm putting a pin in that one, and I'm not saying another word. Because I don't know. Okay, glue your eyes shut with super glue or spill hot glue over your naked lap. Alright, so... It's not saying the glue gets in your eye. You just put, like, small little bits on a certain point of your eye and then shut it and let it dry and then wipe away all the excess. And it's just shut, I think. Think about this logically. Doesn't say there's any eye damage. But all over your naked lap. That could be second or third degree burns all over my junk. And I like my junk the way it is. So I'm gonna go my eyes. I'm not super picky about my eyes, I mean. But, oh, the thought of having to get that removed. This removed. No bueno. Okay. Would you rather always wear clothes you like but everyone else hates, or vice versa? Clothes you hate, everyone else loves. Frankly, if you can please one person, let it be yourself. Who cares what anyone else thinks? I mean, if they don't like you for who you are, then inspirational bullshit, you know, that whole thing, no one's gonna listen to me anyway. But I just feel like, you know, I should say it, because, frankly, if you can impress one person, let it be yourself. Okay, if you're having open surgery, like open heart surgery, like they have you open, would you rather feel no pain but be awake to see everything happen, be asleep during surgery but wake up in pain? So say they stitched me back together and I felt pain because I could feel my cells regenerating. I'm going no pain because I'd like to see what's going on. I want to know what they're removing. If they're removing anything wrong. Would you rather be illiterate or take everything literally? Literally, literate. Illiterate. They spelled it 2 different times. Okay, there were 1 million people. How did they fit? Oh. Everything literary. There were like 1 million people in the theater. It was a sold-out house. How did they fit? I take everything literally anyway, so... Well, you know. Whatever. Okay, would you rather get stuck in an elevator on your own for 53 hours? That's an odd number. That is a very odd number. I'm not saying odd like 1, 3, 5. I'm saying odd like strange. Or be the lone survivor of a bank hostage situation. Oh, God. No. 53 hours. 24. 48. Plus another... This is taking me way too long. Another 5 hours. Okay, so 2 days and 5 hours. Bank would be held up for 3 hours. I'm still going with the elevator because I'm assuming I have food with me. Doesn't say I don't have it with me, so be an excellent singer or be a superb writer. Either would be emotionally stirring. Frankly, I don't want to be a singer because what the hell? Most of the songs out there are crap. I said most, not all. I like some of them. I just forget what I just said that. Oh, I'm gonna go writer because I have a liking for the English language. The proper English, not the one set out everywhere else. You know, like student's a student or whatever. Would you rather be a hawk or a shark? Hawk. Because there are things that can kill a shark. Like dolphins, they're the natural enemies of the shark. Dolphins save people from shark attacks. Ugh, I'm going with a hawk, be up in the sky. Would you rather always run or always crawl? You would be sprinting everywhere, so even if it's across my room to get something. Run. I don't want to crawl. I mean, if I'm wearing shorts, then ow. Okay, would you rather your piss smells like McDonald's French fries or your poop smells like Burger King Whoppers? The title of this is called A Large Number 2. I think that's for the red. I'm just gonna go with the P because it just smells like oil, and like the fry oil. It just smells like it. Doesn't feel like it when it comes out. Okay, would you rather Porsche or Ferrari? What's the difference? I'm just gonna pick my favorite color here. No, not my favorite color. Porsche or Ferrari? What's so good about either? Nice whip. That's the title. I'm just gonna skip this. Would you rather pee your pants well today or poop your pants well today? Oh god. Oh, it's about time for bed. Okay, I'm gonna say you have no clue when it will happen, but you can have a backup plan by wearing a diaper. They make adult diapers, so I'm just gonna go with Pima pants because this would be a lot less convenient. I mean, people will still smell this, but only if they're up close to you. Everyone in the room will smell this. So that's how I'm logicking that out. Okay. You only had one knife. What would you spread first? Would you have peanut butter first or jelly first? Frankly, now, no washing or licking the knife in between spreading. Okay, here's how I'm rationing this out. Now, there is such a thing as peanut butter and jelly in the same jar. It's by Smucker's, the jelly brand, and they call it Goobers or Goober, whatever it is. There's different flavored jelly and peanut butter in there. The peanut butter is just peanut butter, but the jelly is either grape, strawberry, whatever, you know? But I don't really care, but the peanut butter would show up more in the jelly, so I'm going jelly first. I don't care. I mean, it's going to the same place anyway. Okay, would you rather be able to see through anything or get away with theft? See through anything. I could see through the wall. I could probably see through something practical like clothes, but that's weird, and I wouldn't want to do that because I might see something I don't want, so I'm going away to get away with theft. You get away with it. You don't go to prison. You win. Okay, would you rather have a hot spouse but be poor, be homosexual with a famous actor, and be rich? I'm going with this one. Because, wait. Hot spouse but be poor. Here's something I see. If you're poor, your hot spouse isn't gonna know that she's too hot for you and leave you. Maybe. But if you marry someone, wouldn't you rather them be attractive to you in the first place than rather just they're always groping and they're always allowing you to grope? Whatever, moving on. Okay? Would you rather be an only child and be abused over the family of 10 siblings that hated you? You can all call the cops if you choose blue, and you can all convince any of the siblings to like you if you choose the red. What kind of abuse is it? Child abuse is not okay in any means. I'm skipping this one. Magically flip genders every year, be forced to move and start fresh every year. Wow. Flip genders. Let's see. I'm wow. I don't move and start fresh because that would just be I would run out of places. I'm gonna say this one because, hey, if people like you for your personality, then what the hell? Plus, You can get around certain things if you're... You can have 2 driver's licenses, is basically what I'm saying. Okay, whatever. Okay, would you rather eat your weight in pig's feet, dive into a pool of horseradish and worms? I'm going pig feet. Ugh. I mean, I'm 200 plus pounds, so if I can eat 200 plus pounds of something, that'd be awesome. Okay, would you rather overdose on every drug at the same time, pull off a 100-story building? If you need to ask about survival, you haven't thought this one through. Okay. I don't need to ask, because if I fall off of a 100-story building, there's not a lot of hope. But, fall off, does that just mean a windowsill on the first floor? I'm not gonna take drugs, because drugs are bad. They are super, super bad. No matter what it is, it's just bad. The title for this one is Ending on a High Note. Ha ha ha. I'm just going for this one because I'm falling off of a windowsill on the first floor. Okay. Joker or Bane? Would I rather always be smiling or always be roar, smash, that kind of thing? It's like the Hulk, except he's normal and he's half human. I mean, he has a whole bunch of tubes coming out of the back of his face, but you know what? I'm gonna go Joker because he has a whole bunch of cool tricks. Yeah, I like that one. Would you rather date a mermaid or an angel? What's the mermaid look like? What's the angel look like? I mean, is the... Back up. I'm not saying physical looks. I'm saying... I phrased that wrong. Why did I phrase that wrong? What do they wear? Is, like, the angel naked? Am I taking the angel in public like that? And what's a mermaid's chance of survival on land out of the water? Plus, is it a mermaid or a siren that can transform and eat you alive? I'm just gonna go angel because I like the idea of it having something with wings. Okay, listen to one great song per week, or listen to as much music as you want. This one. Whatever. Okay, would you rather get chopped up by a wood chipper or get run over by a steamroller? Is it head first? No, it's not head first. Both would be fatal. The steamroller would be traveling at an average operating speed. Going wood chipper because I've fallen head first. Would you rather be 1 foot smaller than you are now, or taller? A foot is American for length. Yes, I know what it is. I am American. Oh, God. Considering I'm probably going to grow about another foot, I'm like 5 something now. No, I might not grow another whole foot. I'd like to grow another whole foot. So that one. Okay, have a large painting or a sculpture of yourself. Both incredibly well done. How will I be remembered? Large painting, because you can preserve that. This one's probably gonna, erode over time. Denim. Do I want blue jeans? Do I want comfy flannel, plaid, kinda soft clothes? There's no question. Who would go for denim? Would you rather watch The Goonies or The Sandlot? The Sandlot, I guess. I mean, I've watched it before. I've never seen The Goonies. Be able to fly, breathe underwater. Seems normal. Fly, thank you. I have an affinity for air. Have extreme narcolepsy or have a bad case of Tourette's. Oh. Tourette's is uncontrollable vocal and physical tics. I kinda got that one. Narcolepsy is randomly falling asleep. So right here in the middle of a video, I'd start to sleep. This one's called Sleep or Swear. I'm gonna say fall asleep at random times because then I could get out of boring conversations. Probably. Okay, would you rather know when or how you'll die? Knowing when I die is a dilemma, because if it's a certain day, then you know what day, and you'll be constantly on the lookout. But knowing how, you don't know when it is, and you live in constant fear. I'm gonna go with when, because then I can plan my life accordingly up until that point. Okay, would you rather suck a hobo's toe for 2 minutes or be in a cage with a honey badger and a lion for 20 seconds? 20 seconds? They're probably gonna fight each other. Ugh. If you owned a time machine, would you rather it be a DeLorean or it be a telephone booth? I'm gonna leave you guys with this one. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked this video, please show that you did by throwing your hand into your quiver, drawing out an arrow, and shooting that like button. And, as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.